It's the dark truth behind most diets. You try to follow the rules, but they're so restrictive you end up starving hungry and miserable. And we all know what happens next. For most people, dieting is a real nightmare. You follow the latest fad and you end up yo-yoing between sudden weight loss and that inevitable weight gain. Fad diet veterans will remember some of the crazier regimes. The cabbage soup diet that left you bloated, smelly and very hungry. There have been hundreds over the years. The chocolate diet, the all-you-can-eat diet, the list goes on and on. The one thing they all have in common is they promise sudden dramatic weight loss. And some of them work. The problem is that you can't stick to them and the weight comes piling back on before you've even had a chance to throw away the book. The real solution to long-term weight loss is a sensible, carefully worked out eating plan that changes your body shape slowly. Someone who knows all about this is Azmina Gavinji. She's a best-selling author and qualified dietitian who's dead against fad diets.
A classic fad diet will offer you miracle results. They'll tell you you're going to lose weight really quickly. They might talk about magical burning foods. It just sounds too good to be true. And if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. They will often tell you to limit food groups. So, only have, say, cabbage or limit wheat or don't have dairy. And when you limit those foods, you're actually going to get fewer nutrients. So in essence, they're telling you that you're going to get quick fix results and that they're going to last, but actually they don't. And often what you're losing is water and muscle, not fat. Secondly, they're not actually educating you about eating well, about going out, about going on holiday, about what to cook for tonight's dinner. They're often very faddy, advising you to eat foods that you may be unfamiliar with, and certainly advising you to avoid foods that you might actually enjoy. They often don't have a full range of vitamins and minerals. You'll find they recommend large doses of supplements. And that's actually an indication of the fact that they're not very balanced in themselves. So in the short term, that's okay. But if you're going to be going on these for a long time, you could be susceptible to deficiencies. Often calcium, iron, and vitamin B12 would be the ones that I would worry about. So they're not educating you, they're not giving you balanced nutrition, they're making you lose weight very quickly, which could be harmful to your body. As soon as you start eating normally again, your weight goes back up. And this classic yo-yo dieting can be more harmful to your body organs than being slightly overweight in the first place.
So if fad diets are out, what do you do? Azmina's written several books on healthy eating, and she says, don't punish yourself.
In order to manage your weight and get down to a sensible weight and stay there, you actually want to try and eat foods that you enjoy. And you want to eat, not miss meals. So the idea is to eat regular meals and be very conscious of what you're eating. So rather than looking at the clock and saying, it's lunchtime, I've got to go and have something, ask yourself, am I hungry? Do I need something now? Rather than going for a dessert because it's habit, ask yourself, well, I've finished what I've eaten. Do I really want dessert? Maybe I'll just have an apple.
Azmina says the key is moderation in all things. And make sure you keep an eye on the calories.
When you want to lose weight, you need to take in fewer calories as food than you use up in activity. And it's just a simple equation. So if you start to eat less as food and you exercise more, you're going to be taking in fewer calories than you use up, and that makes you lose weight. And ideally, you want to take in about 500 fewer calories a day. And if you do that, you'll lose about a pound of weight in a week, which is great news. Now, in order to do that, it's quite interesting to think about how foods are made up. And fat has more than twice the calories of sugar or protein. So actually it makes sense to cut down on fat because it gives you the biggest calorie deficit. So think about, can I stop frying foods? Can I grill instead? Look at labels. Are there low-fat products on the market that you like, that are going to fill you up and that are healthier? Think of foods that are filling but lower in calories, such as pasta, beans and lentils, fruits and vegetables. All these foods that are healthy, good for you, and actually help to fill you up, so you're not going to feel hungry and go for the cookie jar.
So, in summary, if a diet looks too good to be true, it probably is. Fad diets may deliver sudden weight loss, but don't expect the results to last. If you want a permanent change to your shape, match a balanced diet to moderate exercise. According to Asmina, every day you need to burn 500 more calories than you eat. That way you'll lose about £1 a week. Far less dramatic than the cabbage soup diet, but far more healthy, much more sustainable, and a lot more sociable too. So, sustained weight loss is all about long-term change. Ditch those fad diets and instead opt for balance and moderation.